Hey, I want to go over the importance of extreme communication, over communication, communicating so much, it is sickening to some people. Just my personal experience about how I've gotten really far ahead in life, more than I could have if I was really much worse at communication, right? So it's just my own personal experience, and also how I was extremely uncomfortable with communicating, terrified of it. And I'm gonna go over like how terrified I really was, and how it was so uncomfortable for me to communicate with anybody, how I took steps to get better at it, right? And then also just how great it really did help me on the other side of that, okay? So before I even start talking, I just want to define what I'm talking about. So when I say communication, I mean any way, shape, or form being extremely authentic and honest and transparent, and just with every form of communication and with everything I'm doing in life, and really holding nothing back. So I'm going to give you a random example of how this is helping me a lot right now, and just really trying to give a lot to other people. I might make a second video if I could articulate this better, but this is going to be the first one. So something I'm getting into right now, for example, is stand-up comedy. Just a random example, getting into stand-up comedy. So what do I do instinctively? Okay. Somebody, I'm like, hey, I talk to somebody, I communicate. I'm going to go on that stage. I'm going to have my phone with some notes. It's my first, second, third time. I'm looking over the bullet points. Can you film me? I just communicate with that individual. Can you help me out? I communicate with another dude. Hey, when I go up there, can you let me know when my 5 minutes is up? Oh yeah, no problem. I'll shine a little light at you when you got a minute left. Got it, thanks. When I first enter the venue, my mind is telling me things like, don't let anybody know it's your first time. Like, don't let anybody know. What do I decide to anyway is communicate. Every single person I talk to. Hey, it's my first time. Hey, it's my first time. Good to meet you. Hey, it's my first time. Good to meet you. And so what is my mind telling me to do? My mind is telling me, shut up, sit down, don't talk to anybody, just get in, get out. Don't talk, don't communicate, don't socialize. If you do, maybe one person, maybe the person who's most outgoing, you know, the really social person, just them, but nobody else. No, be out, you know, I gotta fight it. Be outgoing, talk to everybody, no biases, not just the person, even the person has a very angry look, say hi to them, okay? And when they're done with their set, I want you to give them a fist bump, high five, tell them how great they did. Dude, good job. What is my brain telling me? Shut up, don't say anything. You don't know what a good set is. What business do you have telling them whether they did a good set or not, right? I gotta fight it. Every person, good job, good set. And find something specific. I liked that joke. I liked that part of your joke, not just randomly saying good job. A really bad habit that I picked up from the Navy in communication that I had to correct, which really messed me up the last 2 jobs I was in. 3 jobs. All my sales jobs. I messed up with this part, and I've been trying to correct it so hard, is that whenever I first start out in any organization, I just shut up entirely. I don't meet anybody. I don't talk to anybody really. I keep small talk to a very minimum, and I put in massive amounts of effort, and I let the effort show. That is the worst thing you could ever do in life, in politics, in networking, in anything. I was taught that you show up, you shut the hell up, and then you put in input, and then from there, then you rise in the ranks, and you don't talk or socialize, right? Because the most annoying person in the world to me was the guy who doesn't know anything, he hasn't earned anything, he hasn't done anything, and he's trying to like, hey guys, like socialize with everybody. You know, he just, look at my happy feet, socialize with everybody, all right? But that's exactly who you gotta be. You gotta be that guy that's like, maybe you will annoy that guy, because maybe there's a guy here who has the same subconscious belief that I had, which held me back from socializing and talking to people. But I'm communicating, I'm talking, I'm meeting new people. I really just have to give more examples. I mean, we're sticking with the same subject. there's a few people in the space of comedy that I would just immediately go on their profile, you know, hey, it was great meeting you, communicate again, text, hey, it was great meeting you, love that joke. And then I'll like their top 3 posts, boom, boom, boom. And I'll comment, and then comment, and then comment. And I'll see their Facebook page. Hey, come like my Facebook page. And I'll like it, and I'll follow it, and I'll comment on it. And then what I'll do after that, my brain will be telling me, okay, you just blew this guy up. Don't do anything else. I'll be like, this guy just read 6 comments from me on his page, and he saw those likes. Just leave him alone. No, I gotta fight it. I gotta text this guy and say, hey, just wanted to show your Facebook page a little bit of love. That's all. Have a great day. Send. So I'm communicating with him. What am I doing? Right? What I'm doing. One thing that I've really been struggling with, and I've been trying to get so much better at, is communicating my goals. Oh my God, that has been such a hard one for me, and it has been such a life-changing one. I'll tell everybody my goals, right? I'll tell everybody, you know? I was taught by some of my early mentors and multiple people on the internet, don't ever tell anybody your goals. Don't ever tell anybody the specifics. And I would never, ever, ever tell anybody my goals. I would tell them maybe some of them. Maybe I would tell them a broad skeleton, and then it would have them look at me weird, like you never sat down and really thought through your goals, which a lot of people don't, right? For me, I'm a hyperanalyzer. I will sit down, I will write down every single step for the next 5 to 10 years of exactly how my life will play out, right? And I look like a total idiot to most people because I didn't want to put myself out there by telling them my goals. But now, if somebody asks me, I'm like, here's exactly step by step how the next 5 years of my life will go. Okay? This is going to happen, 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 this is going to happen. And what happens almost 9 times out of 10, they give me the craziest look of like, what are you smoking? What are you smoking? When they say that, that's when I know I did a good job. Like, you think that's going to happen? Okay. Good for you. And that little gesture right there, that was what I thought I couldn't take. I thought I couldn't take that little gesture right there, that little good thing. More power to you. I love the big think. But when you communicate and you put in that into the universe, the older I get, the more I believe in this crap. I'll tell you, I so heavily believe in that stuff, like The Secret. Now it's on the internet, and I can't take that back, me saying that. But the more people I tell, the more people connect me with other people that can help me achieve my goal. If I told, we're just gonna keep using the same analogy. I'm not gonna go over all my goals. If I say, hey, I want to be a comedian, right? I tell everybody, here's exactly step by step what I want to happen. Here's the amount of followers I want. Here's the amount of likes I want. Here's the genre I really am looking to get into of comedy. And you keep speaking it into the universe, and you keep speaking it to people. If you don't even want to get all woo-woo with me on that, you can't get woo-woo on the fact that the more people I tell that to, maybe they can't help with that genre of comedy. Maybe they aren't good at it, right? That's not their forte. But I'll tell you what, every time they communicate with me and I put that into them, I'm like, hey, you know, with my goal being XYZ and all, they're gonna remember it subconsciously. When they come across that thing, they're gonna be like, hey, you know who would really benefit from that thing? Robert. Let me make a connection. Let me figure out a way I could help him, right? And it's just so true. Not only does it help my own mind recognize opportunities to achieve my goals, but it's like deploying little drones. Maybe that's a very rude term to use, but it literally, like, everybody becomes a helper in me achieving my goals and my dreams. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, because it's not a take. It's a give, take. It's what the hell am I saying? Give, take, right? But what I want to talk about also is how it starts out as a give, which is another form of communication, which I really, really am trying to get into and do more and more and more of, which is Like all I'm thinking about is just, I want to just give more to other people. How can I give more? How can I just shower people with positivity and gifts and wisdom, because I'm so wise. But how can I connect people maybe, right? Oh snap, you want to get into real estate? You know, I got this guy over here. He's been doing real estate for 10 years. He knows everything about the VA loan. Let me connect you guys. Oh, you want to get into comedy? Dude, where do you live? Dude, I'll call the top 3 comedy clubs with you right now on this phone. No, we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna call the top 3. No, I'm not ready. You're never gonna be ready. Ring. I'm calling him right now. He's picking up. Looks like they're open tomorrow for an open mic. Get over there. You know, pushing people. Hey, Robert's the guy that pushed me into me doing my goal. Hey, Robert's the guy that, you know, connected me with this guy, and now we're like, he's now my accountant. He's now my real estate, you know, advice guy. Hey, you know, because then later on in life, maybe, and I'm not planning on it. I'm not like the day's gonna come where I'm gonna ask. But like just being a human, naturally the day will come when maybe I'll ask for something. And it's probably not even going to be a big ask, but because I've been giving so much, now it's just like, yeah, sure, I'll help you find a guy that can help you out with that. Sure, yeah, you want this? No problem with everything you've given me. And it really doesn't cost anything. And when I say it not only does it not cost anything, it actually is so amazing, right? You have no idea how nice it is to like give someone a positive comment. Communicate with someone. Hey, I'm going to shower your Facebook page with likes. Hey, let me know anything else I could do to be any other way I could be of service to you. Like that doesn't take any extra energy from me, and it feels better. It feels better than those extra 20 seconds I might have spent on TikTok or just wasting it, you know? And maybe I'll make those into like 2 separate videos on the power of, you know, giving in my life and then receiving or asking. Because sometimes I'll ask and sometimes I'll just magically receive from giving so much. But I just think, like, you know, giving is another form of communication. Dude, whenever I think of somebody, I text them immediately. I remember I was watching a podcast a few years ago. Don't even recollect which one it was, who it was. They're like, I wish that I texted my parents, I love them more, right? I wish I texted my brother, I love them more. Wish I texted my sister, I love them more. Every time I thought of them, you know, before they die. And I think his parents both died and he couldn't text him anymore. Now, every time I even think of my parents and I think I love them, I text them, boom, like I love you. You know, I'll send a childhood, I'll just swipe through the album. Got a photo, send it to you. Love you guys. I will text a friend that I have not spoken to in 6+ years, right? And I'll just be like, hey bro, haven't talked to you seen you in a long time, was randomly thinking of you. How is XYZ? Are you still dating that girl? Are you still doing that job? Was just randomly thinking about you. I do that all the time. People I do not talk to at all. If I want to wish somebody happy 4th of July, happy Christmas, happy birthday, I will do it all the time. I'm not going to think like, oh, I don't know them well enough. No, that's extreme communication. And I remember when I was just the polar opposite with all these things. I've just been so closed off. And I think that it really takes you being so closed off and talking to nobody and telling yourself all this bull crap for years to feel the negative side effects, to finally, for it to be so bad, for the pain to be so bad of nobody helping you out, nobody being your friend, nobody knowing what your goals are, everybody misunderstands you. If you don't communicate with somebody and you don't tell them who you are, they're going to come up with their own interpretation. Nobody knows who you are, what you stand for. To be like, dude, like, I don't want that. I'm going to go from one extreme to the other, you know? And so that's just like my mentality, right? And that's my unfair advantage, you know, is I just have a value of the people that I look up to most in the world are extremely authentic and they communicate a lot and they are super honest. And that is something I am working on so hard, and a value that I want to remind myself of every day, right? Oh, you're bothering this person. No, you're not. No, you're not. All right. And if you even if you think you are, right, it's like, so what? I'll give you an example. I'm getting a little bit more mushy. I'll tell a lot of people I love you. Okay. Send a lot of heart emojis. Even if someone's not going to give me the same response back, it's not going to stop me from giving all myself into them, because that makes me feel so amazing. So amazing. And it bleeds out in everything I do. Everything I do. I show up for people differently. I could do a comedy set differently. I can make a video like this. You can probably feel my energy differently, more energy, because I'm just not afraid to just put it all in there. You know, all of me, every day, to everybody. Here's how I'm feeling. Here's what I think about you. You know, here's who I am. And the thing I love about making videos, making YouTube videos like this, is not only that I can really make my thoughts more clear, right? I could really find out how I actually feel and think about things through talking them out. But a method of persuading somebody doesn't need to be A, B, C. That's not how humans operate. We operate through me showing you my emotion and showing you all that I am and showing you the way that I think. And that's what I can hope could persuade you to get better slowly at communication. Because there's so many, it's so beautiful on the other side. It is so much more, and the thing about how beautiful it is, it's so much more beautiful than you think it is. Being able to communicate properly and communicating to everybody what I'm thinking, what I'm going through, what I'm feeling, right? And there's so many BS things you tell yourself and things you're worried are going to come up. Oh, what if they think I'm a softie if I tell them I love them? Oh, what if they think I'm crazy because of my goals? Oh, what if I'm over communicating with them? It's like, if anything, you're probably under communicating by a lot. And if you think you're going to achieve these big goals, or even if you think you're going to achieve a moderate goal with this amount of communication, it's not going to happen, dude. It's not going to happen, you know? So shoot for the moon with your communication, and maybe you land on the moon, but maybe you do land on the Empire State Building, right? Which is what you probably were aiming for all along, until you realize how good the moon actually feels. So that's all I got. Let's communicate a little more, huh?